This is the tarot reading for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know at this time? Thank you, Spirit. Three of Cups, Lovers. King of Cups represents the water energy, so that's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. The World, the Wheel, Tower, Three of Swords, the Sun, and the Star. Okay. So there's going to be a nice change in your life, which is exciting. Change is always good. So that's in the middle. We got the Wheel. And then we have the World, so an ending. This is the final card in tarot. So this is the ending of the Fool's Journey. And so it's a complete cycle, a complete culmination. And then with the Tower, it represents the destruction. Basically, everything just coming to an ultimate ending. And somebody needs to make a decision. Whether or not that decision's been made, I'm not sure. I'll look into that a little further. And it has to do with a relationship. Somebody's been undergoing a lot of heartache. It could be with regards to a three-party situation. And then the King of Cups could be you or someone else, but it is the water energy. So when this king is balanced, he's very like romantic and nurturing and very caring, and he's just more in tune with his emotions. But when he's unbalanced, he can be manipulative, and he can struggle with addiction, over drinking, just sort of, yeah, he's not fun to hang out with when he's unbalanced. And then the Sun, which is just about being happy and having joy and feeling fulfilled and just bright and sunny. And then the Star is about our intuition and trusting in our higher power and wishing upon a star and just developing our spiritual gifts and abilities. It's very much connected with humanity. It's to do with connected with Aquarius sign. So it's about like being the water bearer. So I'm hearing like nurture yourself. Yeah, somebody's been struggling with addiction. King of Cups, please. Okay, so this flew out. So the very much erratic energy, really not having any particular where they don't really know where they're going. They're just like here, there, and everywhere. They're just very erratic, immature. They don't really care about anyone but themselves, self-absorbed. Clarification on the Lovers. Okay, that's the second time. Yes, thank you, Spirit. All right, I'm listening. So the Nine of Wands is basically, you know, you've been through all these battles and it's been, you know, it's been a tumultuous situation, but you're ready to go at it one more time. You're like, you know what? You want to come at me? I'm ready. I'll go at it one more time. But ultimately, that's not really going to change the situation. It's just going to add fuel to it. You're not, that's more of an ego-based thinking when you're still ready to keep going, even though what you should be doing is surrendering, because what's going to ultimately happen is there is going to be an ending. There is going to be a shift in cycle, and there is going to be a new beginning. But that can't happen until you actually recenter yourself and get grounded and start taking care of you and nurturing your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being. That's where, when the healing happens, it's about allowing and trusting that this new decision and putting an end to the old way will ultimately bring you new blessings and new experiences based on a happier, healthier way of living. So the sun, you know, like, that's a very happy card. This is about ultimate fulfillment, ultimate happiness. This is the happiness card. And the Queen of Pentacles came out again. So this is an earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And they're very grounded, and they're all about loyalty. So be loyal to you. I mean, we give away our power so easily. And that's because we've been programmed to give away our power. We've been programmed, and we live in a society where we give away our power. So if you reclaim your sovereignty and sit strongly in your throne and knowing your power and what you're here to do and your purpose, focus on your purpose. Don't focus on the person, focus on your purpose. Because when you focus on your purpose, the universe is like, the universe comes in, because ultimately we're here for a mission, and the mission is to elevate the higher consciousness and to lead the way through love. And I know that sounds cliche, but ultimately love is the only way. And that's what we all came here to do, is to shift our perceptions and our beliefs and start to live according to our true natures. And our true nature is infinite. Our true nature is divine. And we are here to support one another and create that energy so that we can all elevate. But in order to elevate, you have to get grounded. I mean, people think, oh yeah, elevate, we're gonna elevate. And they're all over they're out, we are here in a physical reality. And we gain our energy by being grounded. You can't, when you're not grounded, you can't maintain the energy that, you can't maintain the higher vibrational energies unless you're grounded. What's going to happen is you're going to end up getting into psychosis. So that's what happens when people are on these spiritual, these big spiritual journeys, and, they're going to these retreats and they're just like all high on spirit, but it's like, you can't maintain that. We're here, we're having a physical experience, and we are spiritual beings having a human experience, but the human experience needs to be experienced. Otherwise, what would we be here for? So the human experience is physical. It's the physical life, the foundation, and integrating the physical with the spiritual. That's what we're here to do. Three of Cups. Yeah, like when you call upon spirit and you start focusing your energy on you and your spiritual mission, so many opportunities will come through. And like, honestly, as I'm saying that, I can just feel spirit moving through me, because that's something that I struggle with, like the ego, thinking, oh, all these negative thoughts, and thinking, oh, I can do it on my own. And, we're going about our days and like structure, and it has to be this way. And, work until you're, hold your bladder, don't go to the bathroom because you have to work. That's the program. But we're reestablishing a new program. And so now the new program is about ease. It's about just flowing into and being in the moment and allowing and trusting and just being in the receptive state and allowing spirit to move through you. Spirit's the navigator. We're just the vessel. Like spirit, you let spirit move and everything's just going to go smooth. Like that's just the way it works. So the Three of Cups, please. Yeah, it's time, like I said, like spirit, just be guided and listen. Trust. Trust has been coming up for a lot of people. It's time to put an ending to an old way. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult because when you've only known a certain way, it's hard to believe that there can be any other way, but there is. Your brain is also on repeat. You keep going over the same thing over and over. Yeah, this is like the third time this presented itself. So this is just being guided, just walking forward, leaving all the pain, all the emotional, all of that behind, just walking forward. And although it's dark, you have still enough light to see in front of you and you're being guided. And all those stars represent all the different souls that are here on this planet and all of the experiences that they've had over a course of lifetimes upon lifetimes, and your sacred mission, your purpose to be here to support humanity in the shift to the higher state of consciousness so that we could heal one another and heal this earth, and we can actually succeed with what we've been, you know, trying to succeed at for all these years. You know, centuries upon centuries of trying to overcome this darkness and finding the balance and healing one another. You know, speak your truth, cut out anything, cut out the illusions, get yourself grounded, stop going over and obsessing and, you know, projecting and all that shit. You got to let it go. Something amazing is coming your way, but you have to let go to receive. Okay, what's the number one thing? Number one focus, please. Boom. Okay, so yeah, definitely, this is really cool. I haven't actually had this come up like this before. So you have the Chariot, which is moving forward. Like I said, move forward, point of trajectory. Don't look back. The only way that the past can actually be activated is if you look back. And you look back by when you're not in the moment and you're not doing things that are fulfilling and exciting and healing, then you're going to go back to the past because your mind is just naturally going to go there. So it's about creating new memories. And, you know, like, here you go. It's really interesting, like, how all these energies are, you know, here you go. Like, it's just like forward movement, like straight on, head, go straight forward. And when you do, you're going to have success. You're going to have the victory. That's what this card is, the victory card. Celebration, a job, you know, a completion. And here, like, this is the other card. This is your card, death. Pluto represents death. Scorpio represents death. You know, take this experience and just be like, you know, just do whatever you got to do, but it's time to let go. And, you know, I believe in you and I know that you can do this, and we're all in this together, and spirit has your back. Just keep moving forward, trust, and remember, the mission is love. The mission is surrender. The only way that you can actually really fully obtain power and be successful and be happy is by source. And so that's what you're being guided to do, is listen and keep moving forward. So thank you so much, Scorpio. I really enjoyed this reading, actually. And thank you. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading, you can find my information in the description. Thanks so much. Bye.